Hello beautiful people. So it's been a little while since I've come on here and had a little chat with you guys. But this video is going to be me chatting about some reminders for the festive season, which I know is almost over, but as you'll be seeing this on Christmas Eve, I thought it was important to give some reminders and to kind of chat about how you can look after your mental health on Christmas Day itself, because I think a lot of these things that I'm going to talk about mainly do fall on kind of more relevant towards Christmas Day. They are just in general reminders for life, thinking about it, but I do just want to give a reminder to everyone to take care of yourself, because while the holidays for some people are the best time of the year, I think it's important to acknowledge that it's not that way for everyone. And even if you really enjoy the holidays, it's normal to still struggle. And I think that it's important to talk about how you can deal with that and ways to cope, and almost just as a way to remind you that you're not by yourself in struggling, because it's not uncommon to struggle around the holidays. So I'm just going to talk about a few things that I think you all need to remember over the festive period, whether you watch this for this year or come back next year, or whenever you decide that you need these reminders, even if it's in the middle of the year. I hope that you take something away from this and remember to take care of yourself. Probably the most basic self-care reminder is just to look after yourself, because you and your mental health are the priority. And it's also important to remember that you don't have to be festive all the time. It's okay if you're not feeling festive. Boundaries are an act of self-love and respect, and they come in all sorts of shapes and sizes. And it's completely okay to set them, because it's a method of self-care and it's one way to take care of yourself. And if people don't accept them or are against your boundaries, then they're not the right people to be surrounding yourself with. While the festive period can feel very out of control, you've got to remember that you are in control. You get to decide how long you spend in company and who you spend time with, and if you have to leave before other people, then that's what you have to do. You get to make the decisions because you are in control of your actions. While society likes to tell us that being festive is the most important thing this time of year, your mental health is the most important thing. So it's completely okay to take breaks when you need them. Don't just put on a brave face and bear with, because in the end it will just lead to burnout and cause further mental health difficulty. So it's important to take breaks when you need them, even if that means you're not doing something festive every day. Social media is the romanticised version of life. While I'm showing you clips of me doing very festive things like watching Christmas films, baking, seeing my friends, I can assure you that some days of December have been spent completely in bed, doing nothing but watching TV or reading my book. And it's important to remember that you never know what's going on behind closed doors. Not everything is as perfect as it seems, so not everyone is being super festive like they seem on social media, so don't put too much pressure on yourself to live up to that standard. Food is a very big part of Christmas, and that for some people is amazing, but other people can struggle with it. And it's important to remember that you are allowed to enjoy food without feeling guilty, because your body will not change due to a couple days of eating differently. And even if it does, that's completely okay, because if your body changes, then it means that it was meant to change. When thinking about food, think of your future self and ask yourself if in 20 years' time, when you look back on Christmas 2022, are you going to be thinking of that bit of food that you ate, or if you had a bigger portion, or are you going to be thinking about the memories that you made whilst eating that food? I can assure you that it will be the latter, because you're not going to remember a specific amount of food you ate or anything like that, because that stuff's completely normal and it doesn't stick out to you like other memories do. Mental illness isn't magically cured by the holidays, so it's okay to still have bad days and be feeling very heavy feelings, but I know that it can be difficult to be feeling these feelings when everyone else is very happy and festive, but it's okay to recognise your feelings and to still ask for help. If you are struggling, then one of the most important things to do is to ask for help, because although it can sometimes feel like you're being a burden or you don't want to kind of impact anyone else's experience, it's important to take care of yourself. And if you need someone's help to do that, then no one will think badly of you for asking for help. If anything, they'll be proud of you for reaching out for help at a difficult time. And most people need more support around this time of year, because while a lot of people enjoy it, it can be very, very difficult for some people, so don't feel alone in that. One of my biggest pieces of advice, if you don't particularly enjoy the festive season, is to just do things that you enjoy. So if you enjoy to read a book. If you like to watch films, you don't necessarily have to watch a Christmas film. Watch your favourite film, watch your comfort film. Don't just feel like you have to be doing something festive all the time if it's not going to make you happy, because your happiness at the end of the day is the most important thing.